What's going on though?
Not much, man. It's good to see you, lot. I feel like it's been.
It's been ages. Ross, man picked up your foot.
I know, bro.
Nah, listen, it's important. You know what it is? I'm trying to understand.
The whole foot, he grabbed it, you know? Like it was a hand.
I need to understand what era of life are you right now? Because it's, you don't just put this on.
I told
Understand?
you, Mo's in his comfortable
No. This is,
right now.
you go boss socks. And you know the worst part is, as a Congolese, my eyes went to like Supercell.
Not boss. Hugo boss.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I realised a couple of weeks ago where I looked in my wardrobe and I was like, right, I got some nice clothes, but also it's just like, I like, in my head, if I could wear a suit every day.
Really?
Not like,
No,
but
okay.
I mean like a tailored suit.
Yeah.
Like if I could wear a bad boy tailored suit every day, I would. But
Yeah.
So you and your grown
not
man
really.
No, he loves
do you know
the
what
way
it
he
is?
looks in the suit.
I'll tell you who I seen the other day. I was driving and he was on a Lime bike and I seen Oswald Boateng in it. He had the coldest red burgundy suit.
On a Lime bike.
On a Lime bike. And I was like,
that's a gentleman.
to make that work.
No, bro, that's a bespoke lifestyle.
Yeah.
So them guys, they will rock suits in places you don't. That's why you see the Paul Bridges, yeah?
Yeah.
I respect it because he created a brand around the suit thing. Like, he doesn't want to wear a suit on the beach, but it's the mindset in it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and a suit makes you feel, hey,
It does.
untouchable.
Even for me just wearing like trousers. It started with the cardigans, I can't lie.
Yeah, it did.
But not every day I could just wear trainers. So then I was like, you know what? I got some nice trousers, some linen joints. And then I got these, and these are just so comfortable, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you.
You don't need to lace them up because my feet slide in them.
Yeah.
And it's a different look now I get, you know?
Bro,
But this is why I say, like, I
start
say
leaving
grown man.
change.
But
Yeah,
I'll say
mate.
mature. That's why I say you're in your mature
But
era now.
But do you know what it is also? I feel like when you grow up in Eng, yeah, and you dress smart, it's always linked to you like, right, like what man's doing smart and that, yeah? We getting caught in that, what dropping to you, yeah. Right, suited and booted.
mock you.
Whereas now it's just like, nah, I just like dressing like
And
this,
also,
you
you
know?
can't,
man, bro,
you can't talk to me. This says you can't talk to me. But I see these shoes, it's so crazy because I'm in year 7.
Yeah.
I had these shoes that were like school shoes.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm Congolese, bro. I also had them in blue. I had this in blue. I had this in brown. I had them in black, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is literally my school. That's
You
how
know what he's doing? You know it's a compliment and a diss.
No, it's not. I know. Listen.
I had these in school.
No,
But they're smart.
when I first landed
but
here.
remember, yeah, you have to understand, it weren't my decision to show you that. My dad's like, because school for me, like obviously you're wearing a suit. So it wasn't a joke. I remember like a week before school started, my dad showed me how to like do a tie properly. If I ain't doing it properly, it's conking on my head. Don't go and embarrass my shirt. He said you have to learn how to iron. And my blazer was, every morning I re-iron my blazer, bro.
So I didn't have school uniform growing up.
So
I
the
think-
shoe was important.
Yeah,
you
we didn't have no uniform.
Just like,
In secondary school.
Wear whatever you want.
what?
Yeah.
It was non-uniform every day.
Every day,
Yeah, you
bro.
lot fought in your school every day.
Only the year
I'll be
below.
damned, he said.
You see the year below, they had to wear a t-shirt and a jumper that said,
What era was this?
I'm in Pimlico. Yeah. But the year below had to wear the t-shirt
The
and
blue
jumper.
one, the blue t-shirt.
It was like, one was navy blue and one was bright blue. But
Yeah.
my year, we was the last year, so we could wear whatever in it. So all the
Also,
years,
you did wear uniform.
no uniform. But I'm saying the year below, they had to wear it.
something.
Then they implemented it to all the other years.
got
So
you.
we were like the last year
I
that was
get
able
you.
to wear
And then
whatever
after
we
that,
want. So the year above could wear whatever we want and vice versa.
So your school was just like,
yeah.
you not just looked like you was bunking every day.
Like, so we would get into beef with a lot of schools because people thought, they're like, well, where you look?
Yes.
Especially when you're in your like year like 9 and 10, because you don't look like you're 15. Like, we'll get in, not want to say beef, but people come on the bus and be like, right, like, what college you lot from? We're like, bro, we're in year 8, you know?
Listen,
we're not in college, bro.
A guy did a little rant on online about the schools, the top 5 maddest schools in Southwest London. And he was just going through a list. Pimlico came up.
Pimlico?
Apparently. Someone mentioned the Pimlico, then they were talking about like,
Maddest.
Susan Baylis.
Lillian Bailey's.
Susan, sorry. I'm not from South. Lillian Baylis, whoever that is, I'm not from South. What's the other school? There was Chestnut Grove. I'm not from South. Me, I just remember Susan. It could have been Rebecca. It could be Rebecca.
Lillian Bailey,
But they were going through a list of schools in there. Because I'm from like South, so I went Henry Compton. The school I went to was a bad school. Right? But it wasn't like there was a school called St. Mark's that shut down. And all them guys from St. Mark's
Went to
flooding into Compton, and we were absolutely finished.
I feel like all the schools were bad though. I feel like everyone
that had
will always say that unless you went to like
school was bad.
Private school.
Definitely.
Yeah, everyone likes saying, nah, my
D&K.
Yes, a lot of those guys will mention it when they came to my uni, Kingston. A lot of guys will just talk about coming from D&K.
Yep.
And then there was the college in South, SFX.
Yeah.
SFX.
Everyone went to that college.
And you know what's the thing? If you expand it, St. Francis Xavier, it sounds like it should be a private school. They said no, trouble happened there.
Yeah, SFX.
And
a
then
lot
you
of people
had
in South went SFX.
What was another mad school?
I don't want to incriminate any schools.
Langham in North London. Jesus Christ.
We had a school called Phoenix.
Phoenix.
In Southwest, in like Hammersmith and Fulham. That school, I don't think it was school. I just think it was just dumped them there and let them breathe until school's done.
Isn't it mad how like when we went to school, we would talk about how bad our school was if someone didn't go to our school.
Yeah.
So like, now we can say like, kicked off our school, but like someone would always, when you were young, you'll up it and be like, yeah, man, it's crazy that someone got robbed. He's like, yeah, my school, someone came with a gun, bruv, and started pulling up the teachers. You're like, is it? But in my school, bruv, we bring guns in the schoolroom, man. Is it? But in my school, I came with C4 explosives. Mum's life had C4 explosives. I'm not lying. All right, cool, let me press the button.
And there was always one local bad boy that went to your school. You see, man, like Tyrone, he comes to my school, and so man were like.
But you know what?
He didn't. He just outside with a puffer jacket on and a bike. Wow, what's going on? You look like mash, yeah? You're still doing that.
That man couldn't read.
Yeah, but we're still doing that.
They couldn't read, couldn't do nothing. Bro. Well, on that note, I want to raise the subject then.
Yeah, go on.
What was school like for you?
Oh, lovely question.
What was school like for you? That's what like.
Go on, you go for this one, bro.
School for me, jeez, bloody hell. School was fun. Like my form class.
I guess when we're saying school, was secondary. So
Secondary. Secondary for me, it was just fun. I wasn't in like the rude boy crowd at all. I wasn't part of that.
Was it a mixed school?
Yeah, it was mixed school. Yeah, uniform, everything. Like Catholic school, but anybody.
No, yeah, bro. That Catholic way was, it was,
man,
it was misleading.
Bro, I think we did Holy Communion once. And we were so bad. They were like, you know what, let's scrap this.
You know, that's good the man is.
Yeah. They couldn't trust us with the bread and wine, so they said, let's just scrap this whole thing. But no, my school was fun. We very creative school. So a lot of people who were like singers and rappers and stuff like that came to my school. So like, remember Sway and Pirelli?
Yeah.
Pirelli came to my school.
Pirelli.
And then, And
Decipher.
Pirelli, yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and then China from North Star.
Yeah.
She came to my school. Tamika, in EastEnders.
What? Tamika?
Yeah.
Went to your school?
What's his name as well? Dwayne Chambers came to my school.
Wow, yeah, that's
man. Obviously, I went to my school. Come on.
The advanced version.
Bukau. Yeah, so now my school was mad creative, mad fun. But my form year, like we were just a funny lot.
Yeah.
Because there was like all the other forms, everybody was trying to be bad, like they wanted to be the bad boys. But we were just concentrating on busting joke, and we got ridiculed for that. Because it was just like, why aren't you guys on like smoke? Why aren't you trying to like come with us to this school so we can bad up this year? And it was just like, we just like busting joke.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's it. We did, but so I really loved secondary school.
Was you like? But were you one of those? Was you a troublemaker, or was you just cheeky?
Disruptive?
You were disruptive. You was that guy. You ever come close? I can imagine him
got
being
that vibe from you, know?
No, I can imagine him.
Me, I was so disruptive.
Is it?
You know what I used to do? You know what?
He's so proud of it.
No. You can't even get out.
You haven't even, you know what it is, yeah? You haven't even changed. This is the worst part.
Brother, the amount of riots we started at school.
What?
Yeah. Bro, my God. Yeah, bro, like that, bro. So
man said Tottenham riot it was created by Babatunde, you know.
Oh, we did that anyway. Yeah, we used to do stupidness, man. Stupidness, like set off fire alarms or bust into someone's class and just cause absolute havoc. But we were like my form, we were just so funny. That's all we wanted to do. Every single day, it was just laugh. How can we make people laugh? How can we like make the teacher laugh? Like I used to like hang out the window and like chat to people in the other class. Like this
you still close friends with some of those.
So disruptive, man.
Still close friend with some of those clowns.
No. Apart from the guys in my form, that's it. Everybody else in the other forms.
What are they doing now, Babatunde?
So you still chat to people from school?
I'm not answering that question, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. But no.
Have they asked you to come back to the school?
No, so my school changed. D&K, but it's changed to Greg City Academy. So yeah, they're not trying to be associated with anybody from my time at school because of the reputation of D&K.
That was the same as my school. My school was Henry Compton. Now it's Fulham Boys. Yeah, but it had to change. So it was an all boys school. But it's the other day my sister sent me a photo she found in my mum's house of the year 7 school photos, and then it said 1994, and then it just hit me because I came to this country in 92.
Well, secondary school.
Yeah. So
secondary school in 94.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh, right, boy.
Yeah, maybe he's older than us, bro.
I know, but when you say it out loud, I was
no, that's when
World Cup year of what was that? 94.
USA 94.
What were you, 99?
Bro, I watched USA 94. I watched Baggio miss the penalty in the final versus Brazil. Watch Romario and Bebeto light up.
That's how I judge years now, you know.
Yo,
if someone says a year and I'm like, 98. Oh, 98 World Cup.
Yeah,
it hits it. Beat Brazil, yeah.
I've always been jealous. I've always wanted to be able to talk about the 1990 World Cup because I always feel like, you know them?
Yeah, people were,
But yeah, so 94, but I'm 2 years in the country, so I'm still really learning the language. I'm looking at the picture, yeah, and there's a couple of brothers there that were like, there's people that I've had fights in that picture with. But then there's my first day of school, there was a guy next to me, and all he did was just looked at me, said, "What are you looking at?" And he started saying all types of stuff. But I think he was just taking a mick because I was definitely sounded different. Do you know what I mean? Like I was limited. By that time, you're young in it. You can still kind of speak. I can speak. I started to speak fluently, but they could just tell this boy here is So I had a fight almost every other day, bro, in secondary school. Yeah. That was just the thing. But like, and my best friend, till now, he came a couple of years later from Congo. His first day at school, this brother went to break, came back then because they assigned me to look after him. Because he couldn't speak English, right? He's Congolese. And they've gone, "Where's your friend? Where's Bruno?" I said, "I don't know." Bro, he came into the class fighting. Yeah. He said, and they said to him, "Why are you fighting?" He said, whatever they were saying to me, just come across rude. He said to tell them to stop talking. I said, "Bruv, you don't understand what they're saying. Like, they've probably been kind." But like, for me, but up until I got to a certain stage, it was just a lot of that. I think the fight, because it's all boys school, bro. We were fighting every day.
Still on the same subject. But what was your first fight like?
In school,
why did it happen?
Oh my God, let me remember. It was football. It was football. It was during. I remember it was during the break, and they used to play Rush Nutmeg.
Yeah.
I remember that clearly. But what happened was it was just a build-up. This guy was taking a mick from class, but the Rush Nutmeg vibe was like, bruv, man kept beating me after, like, everyone that had a little tuck in, he came extra. Bro, I lost my mind.
Like, come on, chill out.
I lost my mind. But I'm not gonna lie to you, my thing was after finishing the fight, like, was fight, I don't even know who won, bro. It was one of those where we're rolling each other over, pause. And then literally, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Whenever the teachers came and I established this was my brand, I just start crying.
What?
That's how I got away with it. When teachers came, I started crying like, hardly ever was put in detention. Like hardly, and if I was, I never told my parents. It was one of those, like yellow report card, kept it limited in school. That was my vibe. And I ended up becoming school prefect.
You was a prefect?
I was head prefect.
Oh, right.
They created.
Snitching?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big snitch. They created.
You are snitching, man.
They created the prefect thing. Cause we changed about, bro, like maybe 9 head teachers over the course of from year 7 to year 10.
Yeah. Okay.
They kept like changing, right? And I think it might have been a guy called Mr. Patrick, but he was like, I'm creating a prefect thing. So then everyone tried to behave in it.
Yeah, people want to sign up because you get like,
there you go,
like certain lessons off.
Yes.
You have the sash to walk around.
Bro, the first
No running, Oliver. Bro, I'm the same age as you.
Yeah, that could never work in my school.
Bro, listen to me.
Never.
For some reason, because I was already like, I don't care. That now became are you mad? You're talking to me. You're going to stay after school today. No, you're going to stay after school. That was the vibe. But yeah, man, school was fun though. It was a lot of fun.
I love school, man. Do you know what's interesting? When I look back at school and I ever see like pictures, or sometimes every now and then I look at the yearbook and it's like a snapshot of like how I remember people from school.
Yeah.
So like,
feeling.
like, and like, obviously I've got my close knit friends who I went to school with that I still talk to now, but everyone else I just remember them from how they was in school.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Which is mad because like, you know, like some people in school they have a nickname.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter how old you get. You're like, brother, I know you as that nickname, you know? Like, or something that you've done. Like, where it would never escape you in life. Yeah. You're just like, you know, you might be on the catwalk, but boy, we knew that, you know what I mean? You used to wear your brother's shoes that were too big back in the day. So
Brother,
Those are real things, though.
I remember in school, year 7, I had these feeler trainers, and because back in the day, my mum was like, I'm not buying you name brand, nothing. You are wearing those plimsolls. Yeah. So when she did eventually buy me them feeler shoes, I wore them out to the point where I had a hole right here. And all the men were like, brother, come on now.
Let it go.
Bro, like, let it go. And I'll be playing football and my sock would literally puff up to the point where it's hanging out.
Them feelers turn into
bro, I remember my brethren, Ashley, he was just like, bro, and he just grabbed them and he was just like, dashed them. And I just had to wear my shoes the other day, like every day now.
That was hard, man.
Couldn't like
so you was allowed to wear trainers at your secondary school?
Yeah.
Some secondary schools where you have to wear just black shoes now.
Yeah. No. So like, let's say
PE.
playtime. PE and playtime,
yeah.
it was just like, come on, man. Man's going to run around.
Oh, so you bring your spares.
Yeah.
Bro, always. It was always a hope. No, for me, I always just have trainers in my bag, because you'd hope that if the teacher doesn't come in, and like now you realize the supply teacher ain't coming, you're playing football. You're playing, and you have to understand. You see, I don't know about you lot, You see when they said double football, that's the World Cup, you know,
bro.
Brother, no.
Have you ever messed up? All right, let me tell you.
Go on,
I remember once I messed up badly. I accidentally scored an own goal. Jesus Christ.
No, because it's serious.
Brother.
Bro, you're hearing it for months. They're not even picking.
No, bro, I cried.
Yeah.
Because the man them got onto me so bad. They were like, you're so dumb. And you know, like kids, when they tell you you're dumb, bro, they use their whole body. You're so dumb.
They never said it.
Stupid.
They said, you stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid, man.
Bro.
You're stupid, man.
Yo,
shut up, man.
Yeah.
Stupid,
Shut up. And I'm like, I'm crying,
bare
bro.
fights because of football.
Yeah.
Fact. But also I realized when it was football time, in your head, you're thinking, what the PE teacher, or whoever teacher is, will pass the word on to the guy who picks for the school team. That was always in my head, because you always have a couple of the men from the school. I was in the school team from year 7 to year 11. But it's like, there's moments that you don't get picked and you just think, is it because the teacher watched my after school?
You know what's crazy is the fact that like when you're young and you get picked for football, and you're lined up against the wall.
Yes.
And man are like, I'll take you. Like
auction.
We need those things back.
I do.
Now, you know.
I love that.
Like
we
job
don't.
interviews.
No, bro.
Everyone line up.
No.
All right. So on aisles.
You can't do that. Because remember, they used to whisper, man. Remember, they'd be like,
yeah,
they used to do that.
Discuss
Like,
it.
and they'll be like, no.
They used to discuss it. They used to discuss it, and you can see.
And you'll be there like, bro, pick me. And they'll be like, no, he's a dickhead.
Is it when you get picked in the first top 4? And it's like, Mo, come on,
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. That's the
And then you look at someone and you're like, he ain't that good, but for defense.
Hey, do you know who used to piss me off?
Take my man.
Who used to piss me off? That man that will come with the Chris's astroturfs. You can't play ball. But they always had the shin. Why are you bringing shin pads? They have the shin pads.
Bringing shin pads.
We had one brother that had the Aston Villa goalkeepers top. He has to be in goal. Shut up, man. You're playing midfield today.
But that was a pick, though. If you got to pick, you had to be strategic. Because if you seen someone, you're like, it's a goalie. Because then you're like, I pick it in the first 4, but you're goalie, I play goalie. Because then you're that swap goalie thing towards the end, when man said, I'm lost.
Pissed.
I'm lost. And then, bruv, 5 minutes left. You're in goal now, you know? No, I'm not going in. Bruv, everyone's gone in. You gotta go in. I don't want to.
Yeah, but also I banged in 2 goals.
Yeah.
And
then someone will say, like Mo's actually good, you know, keep him out. You go back in. I ain't going in. And then he start letting goals in.
Bro.
Fuck it, I let the goal in. Why would you do that?
There was always one person that was like, right, you're actually really good. Like, well, everyone's good.
Yeah.
But this one?
No, listen.
Was a brother.
There was someone that was like extraordinary. And you were like, Yeah,
but
he's the
on concrete,
baller.
it's crazy because you get them, brother. You get them. You have to understand. First of all, I was always scared of the brothers who wanted to be a goalie.
Concrete,
you want to be a goalkeeper on concrete. Like that was you volunteered.
Some man will slide.
No, you volunteered.
Brother.
Yeah,
On concrete.
of course.
Listen,
Them man used to spread their legs like
in, bro. It's not that
they used to
deep.
spread their legs like Schmeichel, you know.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing?
Man was saving the goal with their life, with their feet, bro. Fucking hell.
Nah, but it's that. But like my whole thing. I had a brother, yeah, my Somali brother, Jamal Farah.
Aye, they were the best. They were the best. I don't care. Somali brothers and football.
What are you talking about? That whole segment of Djibouti, Somalia, Ethiopia. See the man there, Eritrea. That's why Isak is Isak, you know. He don't even know no man.
Dribbling this long.
What?
That man had tiny feet.
Jamal Farah. Yes. Jamal used to do this thing, yeah. He'll have remember full school uniform sometimes, you know, and he's got the shoes. He'll do this thing where you go and fake it. We all drop like
Yeah. just know they ain't passing you the ball
go for
still.
the keeper and then walk back like this.
Can I tell you my favorite part of football?
Go on.
When like a year 10 or a year 11 would come and be like, yo, let me see that ball quickly.
Yeah.
Grab the ball. Boom. Kick that.
What?
That's it.
Allow that, man. Remember that. Allow that, man.
Allow it, man.
Allow that,
please.
man. Allow that. What do you mean a lie, bro? My friend, bro. Dickhead, man. Shut your mouth, bro. What? Say something.
Year 11. That transition, you know what?
man.
Talking about that transition.
Whatever, man. I don't care anyway, man.
We had a few. Remember that unruly lot? There was a few. There's a few unruly lot.
What was your local scrapping
Come
park?
here, Kadi.
What was your local scrapping park like where you guys would go to fights?
I don't know. Like
Everyone had one.
Yeah,
we did have a park outside, but then it's weird because it's like most of the kids would go home like at the same bus stop. So there'll be a bus stop that everyone would be at. And that you're seeing like year 7 to year 11 there.
Yeah.
And that was almost like,
Do you remember the bus?
do you know what that was like? That was like the hierarchy of like, you know when you watch the safari, the watering hole, where you're like, look, we're just the Springbok. Let's just eat the water over here.
Yep.
But just know there is a
good
crocodile waiting for us, innit?
Fact.
When that crocodile comes, this is go, innit?
Fact.
But then there'll be a fucking, what's it called again? A warthog there. And you'll be like, listen, brother, you need to go with us, you know? No, I don't care, bro. Can't do nothing to me, bro.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Just
there
come.
are some lines over there, you know?
You don't want to do it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
So
man.
like, I feel like some of the stuff used to kick off there, but because from the bus stop to the school walk, I feel like it could kick off kind of anywhere there because some kids would take the tube home as well, innit?
Yeah.
We had some kids that would travel
rich
from
kids,
other
boy.
parts of London.
No, but
because we had a
bro,
special music course, innit? So like some people would live in Wood Green and come all the way to our school. Yeah. We had kids all from London that might be doing this music course.
I didn't think that far,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like my boy Mark, he does trumpet. So he used to live in Kentish Town and come all the way to Pimlico because of the special music course.
Champion underground.
Yeah, but he have his trumpet when he go home and stuff. But yeah, you know what's crazy about school though? What I always find is like how we used to just survive off like it might be like £1.
Oh.
It's like you have £1, you got a pencil case. Like it's weird how you start year 11 with everything. I
What
remember
pencil
having.
case did you have?
I don't know.
I had the Pepsi one. You know the Pepsi one that you.
Bro.
a Coke bottle.
Nah,
Yeah.
I thought,
The
bro.
can.
I always wanted the one that had like the mass calculations on it.
I
You
couldn't
know, the one with
even-
W. Smith, the times table on it.
Yeah,
This man, I couldn't even tell you. I think I had to put it in something. In 94, I just had to.
Do you remember year 11 though? Where you just
Yep.
turned up with just a pencil.
Absolutely.
And you just turned up.
Yeah, like,
You don't have a pencil. Clearly, you don't want to work.
but bro,
Like, yo, I'm leaving next year, bro.
yeah, but think about
You
it.
think
Though.
I
If you
care?
think about all the stuff that we used in school, that you now think I've not touched.
When was the last
Pencil,
time-
a ruler, compass,
A protractor.
a protractor.
When did you last use a protractor?
Oh
A
my God.
protractor. Like it was.
What's that protractor? Hold on, wait. Is that the one where you put the pencil and you do the circle?
And you do the circle. No, yeah. So
What's
it's
that
like
one called?
It's
That's
no,
not a
no,
protractor.
no, that is a protractor because
Is it?
it's like a semicircle thing with a triangle. And
Oh,
then
that's
kind
the
of
ruler. That's a protractor.
He's on the
yeah, so it's
ruler.
like
What's
the
the
ruler
one
that
with
one
a
that-
pencil where
yeah.
you put it in and you
And you
can
do
do
the
the circles?
Then
What
they
was
call
that?
that a compass. That's
A
the compass.
compass?
That's the compass.
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
that's
so I
what-
mixed them up.
That's what certain man used
Man
to
used to
try.
get stabbed with a
Yes,
compass, you
bro.
know?
That's what I'm saying
So,
to
hey,
you.
shut
Bro,
up.
someone in my people in my school was getting that. People in my school used to do nonsense with that. People in my school used to do nonsense with that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was stabbing people, bro.
Remember the Bunsen burner?
The Bunsen
Bunsen burner.
That brings me back to my second
You could die with that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, big shout out to Mr. Andiki.
Yeah.
Andiki.
Mr. Andiki is a Ghanaian teacher. Mr. Andiki used to look at me. He goes, "You know you're not from here. You will fail. Don't be like these boys.
You are a black boy."
No, listen, that's Mr. Andiki, bro. But Mr. Andiki, double science. He said, "Today we're going to learn the Bunsen burner." That thing that you felt like you felt like you worked in some sort of factory.
Do you know when you used to sit in a science lesson? There'd always be some kids like, "Go on, turn the gas on."
Yeah.
Nah, bro. We could die, bro.
We could die, yeah.
And they go, I smell gas.
Yeah.
Has anyone got their gas on? And then she'd have to go onto the thing and turn it off with her key. Aye, listen, science was a vibe, you know? Science was actually a vibe.
Craven Cottage, the Fulham football ground, I'd never been there before, but I knew it was down the road. But we had a couple of the mandem that would come back and be like, you know that the stadium's open. Like, you could just go and play. What? So you could just play football. And they kept saying it, bro. It's like, what? That was science. I will never forget. Like, we just decided to go. And it became a regular. So that period of like 2 years, Craven Cottage, you can walk onto the stadium, and then the groundsman would chase you out. We'll go on the stadium and play football, bro. And then, you get, bro, it was phenomenal.
Oh, that's sick, man.
We used to go West End. Yeah.
We done that a couple of times.
Yeah, from
you get on the train, yeah?
No, on the bus. We used to go West End. We used to go Trocadero until your lot started coming Trocadero, and then we were like, bun that. Peckham boys.
I wasn't associated. I wasn't affiliated them times, bro.
Lord have mercy.
I've never been affiliated.
Hooligans. And then there was a shop in West End where you could buy do you remember the Scott jackets?
Yes.
Or shot jackets. I know some people call them shot jackets.
Yeah, Madhouse.
I think so, yeah, but it was like bare levers. You can get like the Averexes and all of that.
Jacket,
listen.
A Scott,
bro. If you had that, you were. Man was
walking around in scuba gear, you know. That's a scuba material, you know.
I was nowhere. I was nowhere
near.
Sense. I was nowhere near those opportunities.
You don't remember the Scott jacket though?
No, I remember them. I'm just saying I was nowhere near.
You didn't have one.
That was
like the black one.
Oh my god,
that was at the height of brands though. Bro. You had Scott. You remember the Mackenzie?
The Mackenzie.
I thought you know what's mad? I thought the Mackenzie came towards the end of me, like secondary school vibe.
But this is like 2000, 2001 times. Yeah.
I'll tell you what was the thing in around the 90s, yeah? Reebok workouts.
Yeah, workouts were big.
There was one brother that had a black one with the gum, a transparent gum.
Well, our thing was Wallabees. Was Wallabees big in your time as well?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Wallabees.
Wallabees.
Bro. See,
the workouts with the blue gum sole.
What? And they were icy.
The icy blue.
I remember that.
Hey, that's a trade a day, you know?
I couldn't get near them. I'm not gonna lie, I just watched them like this. And then my mum, I remember, like, I was building up. I had Pony, High Tech. It's funny. It's funny what people, the trainers, you know all this Asics and whatever, yeah? Right now, the way people love them. Back then people were like, move.
They're calling them cool now. New Balance. Man used to say they're fake Nikes because he said Eddie, you know? The music teachers were, hey, wait, say what else? Man got the fake Nikes on, you know? My mum. It's actually New Balance. They're actually
I remember my mum bought me K-Swiss. Remember the K-Swiss had the 5 stripes? Bruv, man rinsed me for the whole day.
That's one shoe I don't think will come back.
Will never come back. K-Swiss, never.
I can't
see that one coming back.
I did that.
5 stripes, you know?
That's what my friend used to do. You know, you get them and then my friend, he's a DJ. He's like, well, I did that. What's going on? He will fight. They will for any reason. But you know what? Like, I remember, I need a new Creps and I went to my mum. My mum was not having it for a couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, you always read the traders. But like, I thought this time around she's coming with something strong. Bro, she definitely decided, I'm going to ruin your life. Because these trainers were called SAE. ASAHI. Till now, traumatized, bro. And I braved it to school on PE, but what I did a reveal to test, like almost use my brethren as a guinea pig. Yeah. Open my bag, I say, I got new trainers. And I showed it to my brethren, just to see his reaction. He went, oh. He said, where's that from? And he was a nice guy as well. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
He
said, where's that from? I said, it's the cool. And I tried to build it up because I went, like, I said, no, I literally was like, yeah, no, my mum, she traveled, like, and she come back with a really special, a really unique map. Yeah, I've never seen them before. Because like, show them. Show. Bro, I got finished. Word went round P, I got finished. Every time I kicked the ball, they laughed. Every time. They look like bowling shoes.
Staying on topic with school, did you guys used to go out of, like, sneak out of the school to go get lunch, or did you just eat lunch?
They let us out after year 9. So after year 9, we was able to go out.
I'm trying to remember if they let us out. I don't know.
Bag of chips, that was us, boy.
I don't know if they let us out.
You'd have a bag of chips or £1. Or you could go to this place across the road called Garden Cafe. You can get a burger and chips for $1.55. If you had money, you can get a cheeseburger.
Give me the year. So this is...
This was 2000. So I went to school 99 to 2004. So this would have been 2002.
You know, you went to school as I'm finishing. So that's insane. Right. So when you're saying this stuff like across the road, £1 no, man, I don't think they let us out.
Yeah, they let us out.
They didn't let us out.
I don't think
snuck out.
The thing is, we was unofficially not really allowed to go.
Yeah.
I think year 7 and 8 weren't allowed to go. If you had free, obviously some kids couldn't go out because they had free school dinners. But free school dinners was like a free for all. It was just like this token.
Yeah.
But some of the kids, there's always a kid that was like, "Yeah, I got tokens."
Yeah. That would jacket. Yep.
I remember also, it's crazy. I remember in year 7, did you have this day where like when you started year 7, there'll be one day in the school where it's just year 7s.
It's just year 7s,
bro.
I remember that.
And then the next day, everyone else comes.
I remember that.
My God. Brother, that day, I'll never forget that day. First day at school, it just felt like, oh, right, but this is great, bro. Everyone's in the corridors. It's just us, year 7s, innit? Then when everyone else came,
in your house,
and we all stuck together, innit? In the year 7s. Come, man, everyone stick together, man.
You have to.
Well,
we need to survive.
You got lunch? Yeah, that's literally what it's like.
You need to survive.
You're like penguins. Yeah, follow me. Oh,
did you ever go back to your primary school once you've started year 7?
Yeah, I went back. I went back.
I thought I
was the final boss,
bro,
of primary school.
It's like you've gone back to say, I've seen the other side.
Yeah, you just go to say hi to your teacher like you didn't see her a year ago. Yeah, miss. You're right, miss. Yeah. All right, bro. The chairs are very small here, innit? Yeah, I'm doing very well, you know.
Yeah. Listen,
they get tired of you after though.
Yeah, people keep visiting. Okay, you can go now. We don't need you here.
You know, listen, like secondary school though, it's for me like it's just fun memories. But even like Baba was talking about, you had a long list of people that made it from that were made it in that space.
Who made it from your school?
So Linford Christie went to my school, but way before my time. He's the most famous person. And
I thought you were going to say went to school with you. I said,
it is possible. It is possible.
He was one of the people I was starstruck when I met him, you know?
Yeah, he's
I said, right, Linford Christie, he's so cool, you know?
He's the nicest, bro.
He's mad cool.
He's the nicest guy ever, bro. And the thing is, like, we used to go to his, the athletic stadium was named after him in West London. So Linford Christie Stadium. So like we used to go there for athletics and that. But I grew up in school. I grew up with Lee from Trapstar. So one of the founders, that's my brethren. That's my boy. From year 7 to year 11, that was my knee. He was the nicest guy in the world. He didn't really like school like that. It was just. But then we were also the two guys here where like he was all right at football. But there was just so many people that were better. So I remember there's one particular day. I always remember us walking to a place called Barnell's where they used to be the football games. And I knew that I might get picked, but I knew he ain't getting picked. You know, like, but it was one of those where we're walking and he's so enthusiastic in it. He was one of those guys, but you're not badding him up at school. He's got a big mouth. He's one of those. He spoke back to the teachers. But we're walking. He's like, yeah. So what position you reckon they're playing us? I might not think it's not happening. But I'm with you, my guy. We get there, bruv. I didn't even get picked that day, and he definitely did get picked. And I remember him do you know what? And I wanted to stay though to show loyalty to the team, but he's looking at me like, you know what? Like, I'm going home. It's my brethren. I have to walk back with my brethren, you know. But like, listen, like, he's not my guy. That's my bro. Because I'm very tolerant. I think I'm tolerant. I know myself.
Yeah,
like, I'm
that's
patient.
me as well.
I'm one of those guys. Yeah, I'm so tolerant. And then when I now go, I'm done. It is with capital letters, exclamation mark.
That's why I asked the question because
done.
I feel like I'm mad tolerant.
Yeah.
I know some people will be like, you ain't mad tolerant, but I am. I'm mad tolerant. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm just like, personally, I don't like burning bridges. But again, just like how you handle it, when sometimes you replay certain situations in your mind and you, again, like you speak it out and you be like, I should have said this, I understand for me that, I should have actually like either confronted somebody about X, Y, Z. But I always get to a point where it's just like, there's never like an in-between or like a medium way for me to say something to somebody. I have to go full crazy for you to get like the full message that I'm not happy with how you either speak to me or handle certain situations. And that's why I asked the question, like, when is enough enough? Do you guys like attack things from the get-go, or do you like give it time?
Yeah, I think that.
Do you know what? I think for me, I try my best to not let the fire breathe, innit? So when it's a small flame, I try my best now to address it when it's a small flame.
Yeah.
Because after that, it can get out of control where it's like, I've let this go on for too long and I've not handled it. And now it's like, oh, it's too late to say anything now. And as uncomfortable as it is, sometimes it's like, well, I need to say this thing now. Otherwise, there's no point. Once the flame's out, it's too uncontrollable at that point.
Because I'll be having people in my life, like, sometimes they'll just say little slick stuff. And I'm like, you know when they're like, when it's like they think you ain't caught it, and it's just like, you caught it, but I just don't want to, like, why do we have to go there?
Go there, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I think that's with me with the tolerance part, which then means, I would love to be able to get it from the start. I don't think I've ever mastered that. But the problem is when I leave it for so long, I just go quiet. So I'm a person that if I just give you a silent treatment, and it's a thing, or I'll archive you, bro. Real talk. Yeah. But it is so lethal because it's people have clocked it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're clocked. People know. If I've gone quiet on you, like, I'm talking. We were regularly talking on WhatsApp, or you would leave a message on a WhatsApp status, whatever, and I come back. You now leave a message and it's hot air. Yeah. Like, but it's because I've realized, innit? I've kind of spoken to you, but not to you. So I've gone, rah, you've been doing this, you did this, but you're not acknowledging it. You haven't even apologized. You're coming back with more now because I can see it now. I'm done. And I just step back because I think with me, I know if I address stuff like how I feel, the tempo.
Yeah.
So you have to be aware of how you can deal with stuff.
I really don't like. I don't like switching. I know, like, that's hard for a lot of people to believe. I don't like switching because it's just like, why do we have to go down that road? There's no need for that. Yeah. But sometimes I get to a point where I'm just like, am I a dickhead or something? Like, are you trying to take me for an idiot?
That's a fair analysis, bro. But I think it comes with age. I know with me now, I've reached a stage now where I'm more like, no. And people either go, you're rude, or they just go, yeah, cool. But also someone say something, just shut it down quickly. Yeah. It's got to be now because you realize I've wasted so much time thinking about what if I say this might happen. When nothing actually happens, you're well within your rights, bro.
Do you find it harder in the position that we're all in, being kind of like public figures and stuff like that too?
Like, what?
Sometimes, because sometimes people can just have a perception of you based on what they might be seeing online.
Of course. So
some people have a perception of like, my man's doing this, so obviously like he ain't got time to just reply to a little text here and there. And I'm like, you've created this thing that doesn't even exist. Right. So that's on you. Yeah. So if your energy now towards me is off because something that you've created, I kind of need to let you deal with that. Do you know what I mean? If it's something where it's like, I have been off because of this reason, then it's like, like, you know, I feel like when I probably wouldn't come out and be like, I felt like this, but you know, if they said, like, what's going on? Like, but I'd be like, look, I'll just say like, bro, like, it was a bit awkward with that situation. And I think, I just didn't really enjoy that, innit? Like, still my friend, but I just didn't, in terms of the interaction wise, I just feel like we've reached a point. I think as I've got older now though, it's almost like trying my best to pick my own battles.
Yes.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, man.
I was going to say that, especially with you, I've seen the way you've handled stuff. I don't think I've ever seen you switch, but I've seen you like where you're just like, you know what, that's done over there. But with yourself, like you're one of the most like well-balanced individuals. Like I've seen you heated, but you're just like mad calm and you handle it in such a like way more mature way than I would.
But I think, you know what it is? I think for myself, it's like, if I have to then pick the battle with myself of like, so is the battle me addressing the situation or the person or how I felt, or is it having more peace with it? Because it's like, I've got to go and jump on stage in 3 hours.
So there's no point giving you energy.
I've turned up at the venue and the lights weren't set up and everything else, and now the show is going to start. And it's like, do I sit here and tell everyone what to do? We need the lights up and because then I'm like, well, it doesn't matter, innit? It's like people are still gonna come. But then I can't flip that energy now onto an audience member of like, what's going on, people? Just to let you know.
Thing, energy, like,
do you know what I mean? So I think that's whereby it's like, what's the battle I'm gonna pick here? Because I try my best to leave the past in the past.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's happened now. I can't change it. Yes, I might think about it, I might dwell on it or whatever it is, but it's happened now, innit? Because I'm a very forward thinker, innit? In a sense of like, I'm always thinking, oh, what's next and how can we do that thing? And I've got to go there and I've got to make that happen. But on the way there, I'm always thinking, that's sometimes my biggest problem is that I'm always thinking ahead of times, innit? But in the past, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'll be lying if I said I don't dwell on it, but I can't let it eat me up.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
That's my problem.
I think, no, bro, listen, sometimes people are just idiots, innit? And they plan to bring you out because you're so calm or you're in the public, like you're an event. Like your reaction is an event. It's a moment.
Yeah, of course.
So you got to be aware of that. And I've had moments where I see it. I can see it. Like
of course.
Listen, even online, it's the same thing, right? When you watch people do certain comments and you know you can't comment back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I send the mandem. Just reply quickly. So I do. So I'll just send a text. I'll send a screenshot. I say, yo, I really want to say this. Can you just back to sender, please? Messenger. Yeah, but real talk, but it's important. But in my mind, it's because the things that I really want to do and say, I know is going to set me back. But that comes with understanding and maturity. It's that thing of what is next? What happens after this? Yeah. Because I've been embarrassed in it before.
Yeah, man.
In the public, I've decided to go toe to toe, back and forth with this person, and you will never win because you're now looking angry, and then I go, there he is.
Yeah, we got
it. Like literally, it's that. And then now
you
don't even know what to do.
That's nonsense because that's not you, is it? That's you in an angry state.
But you have to look at it from the other person's point of view, where it's like, it's an event, it's a moment. They can run with that.
Everyone's tuned in to the drama, not the rational conclusion. It's the drama that is like, how's this going to play out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not on anyone's side, but I want to see it play out. I want the drama. And I think it's mad because that sometimes is also a human reaction. I can't even sit and be like, right, why do you all want the drama? Because I've driven my car and seen two people have an argument. I'm like, right, let me slow down. Have a little look at this.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
We're scrolling online watching these
But
stuff.
I know that I draw the line once I drive off. It's not me pulling out down the window like, yo, rock him up, brother. Like then it's like, no, I've crossed that line, innit?
Yeah.
I'll be lying if I didn't say, oh, I'm a saint. I've never seen any drama play out and I don't get involved. But I think when the drama happens, it's okay, that thing happened, and let me crack on with my life because I'm not going to let that consume me. I'm not going to be like, okay, well, let me find out why. Let's go back to the story. Let's see where the story is now. But I think that's just a thing where within our community, our community feed off of drama. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's
negatively and positively is crazy, right?
Yeah, but it's like, but definitely negative drama because let's, for example, we're all in the public eye somewhat. Yeah. So whether it could be someone saying something negative in our comments or whatever it is, or, could be another podcast and they're talking about who's the funniest comedians. Yeah. Oh, I find this comedian not too funny, And it's like, oh, hey, bro, did you see what this person said? Like,
that's the part.
The reason why people like the drama is because it's entertaining. And people are always going to look at, okay, that's an entertaining thing. Yeah. Because let's be honest, I believe in our culture, the entertainment of the drama is what people talk about in the salon and the barbershops. Right. Do you know what I mean? It's did you hear about this or did you hear about that? Yes. Do you know what I mean?
So in saying that then, within the context of what Baba was saying, if someone draws you out online, when is it like, no, I'm not having this? Like, what would be the thing that would push you to go, I am now going to respond or I'm going to do something about this?
But I've always found...
Like, what is that thing? Because...
Do you know what it is? Sorry to cut you.
Yeah. No.
I've always found that within the job we do and social media, everyone's interested of the drama and the entertainment.
Of course, yeah.
So everyone's looking at like, you got the mic now, and everyone's waiting for whatever you say on the mic. But it's a bit like comedy. When you have the mic, everyone's listening. That's not to say everyone's got to laugh though.
Fact.
So it's the same thing of how the drama plays out. That if I then respond to
That's a big point.
It doesn't mean everyone's going to reply. It just might mean, you got to remember, every laugh we get might be followed with a heckle. Yeah. We don't know that. Yeah. We could say the funniest joke and someone say, yeah, but that's shit though, bro. And you'd be like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why are you not on board with this? And I think it's the same way that the drama can play out. Whether it's something where you say, no, I must say something right now. Where it's like, you got the mic and everyone's like, cool, I want to hear what you say. Whether I agree with it or not is relative.
Silence is the loudest thing. If you can master that, it is a fire distinguisher.
And again, that's why I asked you guys this question, because I genuinely want to know how to like deal with those situations because like when I find myself in those situations where, again, someone's saying some slick stuff and for me it's just like, I don't want to take it there with you, but you're gonna make me
24 hours
lose my mind.
If you need to respond and you sit there within 24 hours and you're like, and I need to, you have to, it's one of those things where I never really understood the concept of when someone says, just sleep on it.
Sleep on it.
Just sleep on it.
You get it now though.
Because you'll react differently in 24
when
hours.
You're angry?
And I try my best to use that mantra for so many things of like, I've got this really funny idea for a video and I want to write it, but it's 1 a.m. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me wait. I can write this tomorrow. And then I wake up the next day, I'm like,
nah, it's not.
Nah, bruv. Or do I wait? Or sometimes I wake up and I'm inspired. All right, let's crack on with that.
Right.
That thing of just sleep on it, let it rest on. If you're sitting there talking to yourself still, you're like, nah. Then it might just be, I need to get it out and it's out there in the universe. Or it might be something where you sit there and say, do you know what? Can't be asked, man.
Yeah.
I think your personality, I've come to appreciate that. Like when you are up front, it's received well. Because I think over the years, it almost felt like you was like reserved. And then like, obviously I've watched it over the years, innit? And like in your latter stages, I've seen you express yourself like, no, I'm not having that. You know them ones, don't talk like, now what do you mean? I like that. I'm not gonna lie, because if like those things, I've seen you do it with people, sometimes with me as well, low key, but it's like, it's received well because it is to the point. And I think you're the type of person where if you don't feel something, you just got to say, I don't like that. I remember you told me something, I don't want to speak too much on your business. You told me something about your household and there's someone at your household who came and set rules and or said, I think this is what should happen. And see me, the person that did that, it's like, I almost feel like I'll hesitate a little bit. He said, this is my house, my rules, really, like I'm not having it. And I remember him saying, bro, you're capable of that. Then that's you, bro. And I feel like if you can, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like if you can do that, that's a special space to be in, because moments like that happen with me where I just kind of go, I don't want to do it. Or I say, no. And then you see people's reaction, you realize, no, this lands more than that. That is so much easier than to dwell on it, because people wait on what you think, how you want to do it. Right. Your silence then creates the space for them to keep coming back with the nonsense that you don't like. That's all it is.
But you know, it's also one of those points where like, if you ever got into a madness with someone out in the open, and it was, let's say you've seen two people and you're like, one person shouting, what are you saying, blood? And a man goes like that, we're all going to wait and be like,
oh yeah,
thank you.
That space of him not doing anything.
Oh my days.
And whether he reacts or just walks away, we're all going to sit and remember, be like, brother, the guy's in his face. My man just turned around and walked off, you know?
Bang on.
Or he just turned around and just banged him in the face, but calm.
Bang on.
That is the stuff that we still as people, we, as much as everyone will say, be the bigger man and walk away. When you see it and it's like, and there is the thing and you don't say anything, that's when people sit and go, oh, I know I wouldn't have done that. So, wow, this person didn't even say anything, or I would have, because everyone wants to put themselves in the situation of I would have, but probably wouldn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's just not in you. It's not like I saw a video of because you said it reminds me of this video, an ex-CIA agent or something, and he was talking about the power of the tone of your voice. So he said when he first started at the FBI, he would come and be like, "This is the FBI, put your hands down." He said, it wasn't happening, boy. And like one of the seniors came up to him and said, bro, what's going on? Did you not get training? He said, you're annoying me with your tone. He's like, just lower it. He's like, this is the FBI, but lower it and go slower. And he said he realized that, and then he realized the power of no. So his no's used to go just no. People can ramble on, someone will go, I want to do that. Person will be going mad, they'll just be like, no. And he said the silence. But I watched this about a couple of days ago.
Take the air out of the room, innit?
But it's that. And I think that's why I just think people that are like that, you know, you got that dad in the room and everyone's going crazy, but he's that one father that's just he's just quiet.
That's why kids, when it comes to dads, they always look at, kids look at that, all right, I can still and then that, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, chill.
Yeah.
Because that is coming from a place of like, I believe that. Rather than shout the person, you need to da.
They never take that person
What?
seriously. Never.
You've lost it. You've lost the plot.
Bruv,
So I can see that. But that plot over there, that's control and calm. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to summarize it for me by saying, bruv, sometimes switch on them, you know. Sometimes switch. It's all right. Switch. It'd be like, listen to me. I'm me. Switch. I've done it. That means sometimes I need to hear that voice, you know, because not everybody's like, oh, guys, I need to, 24 hours. No, now, first hour.
No, I like the calm.
No, me, sometimes I have to switch.
Do you know how I learned that, though? Was when I was driving, when I started driving, when I get in these little pockets of road rage, I'm trying to think I'm trying to be on a madness, innit? Nah, what you say? Put it out my window. The minute someone would give it to me, what you did it? And I'll look at them and I'll go, and drive off.
Yeah.
I know they sat there and was like,
you felt powerful.
Right, brother.
That initial switch was exciting though.
Because that's where you want to hold yourself, innit? I'm not saying they left the scene and was like, whoa. Like,
they parked up and started crying.
Whoa. Jason Statham got me there, innit?
Someone might chase you. Not fair. But Mo
Gilligan.
What you saying, my guy? What's happening? What's going on in your world?
I had one, but I just feel okay.
Let it out.
I've been watching this documentary about. No, it's quite fun.
This is going to be funny.
Hey, of course he is.
No. I've been watching this documentary about WWE.
Hey.
And I really enjoyed this documentary, innit?
So I have many people.
Which one?
Yes.
This is the one where they show things behind the scenes.
With Vince?
Yeah.
No, not the Vince.
I know the one you're talking about.
Oh, so this is a different one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what leads me to what I was thinking about. I was watching this documentary and I was like, they're really showing the secrets of how this works. I don't know how I feel about this. Even though I'll be honest, I don't really watch it like that. But there was something that was just like, I want to watch more. I want to see more. Like there was wrestlers that I don't really know, but I was still super interested in. And I was like, I kept thinking, I was just like, that must be a lot for them to show people the behind the scenes and the operations. So my question to bring today is
the panel. I was gonna say.
Yeah. I know. My question to the panel, New Year at News Round. No, but how much do you let people in? Because when I watched that, and I only use that as an example of, it's like, like I watched this thing of having this facade of what I just think of wrestling. And you know, you hear as you grow up, it's like, yeah, but like it is really fake and did it. And I'm like, it is, but man, I still get him thrown off the top buckle, also, upside down.
Also, I haven't seen the behind the scenes for me to know how.
It is incredible though.
Yeah.
They have like a little room where they talk about the fight, and as the fight's going on, it's like, all right, cool, he's gonna win the fight. Yeah. And I was sitting there like, raw.
And that's how they did it back in the days.
Like, but my thing is just like, I'm seeing the behind the scenes, and it isn't this, it's a documentary, this is the light. It's like, no, we're gonna show you everything. But it still doesn't unravel the curtain of like, this is how it works. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we're actually gonna show you. Because I feel like I grew up with, I don't know, I feel like because of social media, there wasn't this mystery. Do you guys remember that magic program?
Yep.
That had the brother with the mask and would tell you all the tricks.
Exactly
and
what
I'm sitting there like, my man's really telling the secrets, bruv. Yeah. That's how it really works. So my question is how much do you let people in of what is going on behind the scenes? World. Because I feel like for us on the stage, it is this, you're on the stage, you're doing this, blah, 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 blah. I think within our community, we pride ourselves on privacy. Don't tell people all your business.
Yes. And me and my wife were talking about today.
But ultimately, what we was just saying, people like the drama of what's going on. So as much as we say, don't talk about your business, I want to know about your business. Do you know what I mean? So how much, especially now in the space that we're all in, of like, how much do you let people in to the BTS, the behind the scenes? Do you know what I mean?
Itching.
No. Me and my wife were talking about
because you have a podcast with your wife. You talk about, do you know what I mean? Parenting and stuff as well. Yeah. And was that ever a conscious decision of like, we're going to do this pod and yes, we're going to talk about some stuff, but how far do we go? Yeah. Because I just feel like that's just in our culture of like, you know, there's that you might be, I don't know if you had it with your wife, we might be talking about something, is that,
Yeah. The GK knows.
Whereas we don't get the, I know
not now, babe.
in our culture, in the black community, we don't get the opportunity of like, so let me tell you about the time when, you know, I actually drunk some breast milk. Yeah, had it with a coffee. We just don't get that. Do you know what I mean?
Because you know how that's going to be perceived in our community. It's going to be like,
you know what I mean?
like,
I hear it. But like, no, go on, my bro.
No.
Because you know, for me, I think there's a balance that I feel like I'm trying to work through, right? Where it's enough for people to appreciate the craft. So it's like, bro, I don't think we just turn up and just perform. But we're also people with lives just like yours.
Yeah.
And we do school runs and there's this going on during the day. I go visit my parents and I've got to do this. And then I'm sort of a superhero. I want you to see me as a superhero. I want you to see that I do all this stuff. I'm also emotional. I also have these issues. And I'll do the dishes, but I've got to perform at this event tonight and I'm making my way there and I listen to the music just like you. That journey is showing it. It's a business and we are the product of that business where, and actually being in the public eye doesn't necessarily make you the product of that business. It's you have something that everybody can now talk about that's of interest. It could be just a person who puts something online, that becomes the subject matter. Someone comments on that, they now become the new star and they've gone clear, right? But like, I think for me, I just don't like to be talked about. I don't like it.
It's a cultural thing, isn't it? Like exactly what you said. Like within the black community, I feel like we always have to come across like our lives are perfect. So if we're showing you behind the scenes, everything has to be aligned to the point where we can go, okay, even though it's entertainment for us, we can't really pick apart things. We can't find any fault. And as a comic, the comedy lies in the faults. But the minute we start to expose that, comments come in, and now I'm put off because it's just like, dude, I'm actually trying to be entertaining. But why are you doing that though? I remember once, I did a on my story. I'm just chatting on my stories, like I'm just talking like about like what I'm about to do. I think I was dropping my son off to school or about to or something. Someone must have messaged, right, man's wearing a do-rag. Like, what?
But you know what it is? They are. You know what it is though? They are so into your life though. Yeah. It's a reflection of how they see you. That
riled you, innit?
Bro.
Because there was no like, there's no follow up. It's like,
you don't even know what it is as a compliment.
And you know deep down, like you was like, this is something I just have in my house.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not like known for the do-rag. It's just like, like, it's like, bro, why are you doing that? Wait, I do this. So what? Why would you ask that?
No, but it was from someone who wears a do-rag.
So he's now thinking, well, you're one of us. That's it. But you know what? It goes.
It's why.
Yeah, it's why.
Why? Why are you wearing one?
But
it's where we are now, you know. You see this podcast. I feel like this podcast is a perfect example of, and I'm glad we do it. Because I think some people will watch and go, nah, man, this podcast, it's a comedy podcast. So we're going to watch this free stand-up, doing stand-up the whole time. But the idea that you're not allowed to be normal. You're not allowed to talk about and just not say anything funny for 30 minutes. Is like, brother, like,
where's the joke?
Where's the joke?
But you know what it is? I feel like,
round it up.
You see, as comics, it's like, let's say whenever we do a podcast separately and people are like, oh, what's the struggles? And you might say to people, oh, like, you know, I've found very hard times. There's times I've been depressed. There's times I've really, because I feel like as comics, we do, because we create joy, but to create joy, we got to go into the depths of the pain to like swim and be like, all right, I'm at the surface now, but this is what I pulled out for everybody. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever see them guys, they got the magnet, they go on the lakes, and they're like, they pull out, it'd be like, cool, I've got this magnet, I'm gonna throw it in the lake. What's there? All right, it's a trolley.
Okay,
and that's, I feel like where we're at, it's like, we're there pulling out stuff from this lake, which is like, I'm trying to find some treasure. All right, what's this one? That's nothing. I'm trying to find something. That's nothing. And then you find something, you're like, oh, raw, shit. I don't know, an old laptop. That's the treasure. Do you know what I mean? I've got something to go back home with, in it, something I can talk about. So I feel like with the behind the scenes thing, it's not so much like, for example, like if I feel like when I look at reality shows, for example, like at Only Way is Essex or Made in Chelsea, it's become a part of culture, which is like, oh yeah, like I bought into those people and I believe what's going on. But we also know in our community, we're not trying to do no Made in South London. Do you know what I mean? And show people what's going on and
Like the real of
like
what goes
Tyrone
on.
and Sandra ain't getting on. Let's find out. Because I guess it's like we can be so closed off.
Yeah.
But we know the implications of like, we can do it on the glamorous side where people want to look in.
And we've seen it.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, we've
Let's
seen
see how
that
the
stuff,
rich,
but
the
other
rich
side-
black people live.
Exactly.
But
At least you're rich.
I don't know about the working class. I don't know if that's what I want to see. Because maybe it might be a reflection of where I'm actually at. Do you know what I mean? You can't really relate to someone if it's a housewife and her husband might be a multi-millionaire. Because you're looking at it from, well, I would have said this and I would have said that. But if it is a program that is closer to us, it might be more of a reflection. And I just don't know if we're prepared.
Well, no,
for
but
that.
also I think we don't even think about it because every day we showcase that though. Like we're a community where you're seeing people beefing and airing out their businesses left, right, and center. We don't really care. Like this, especially the current generation, people don't care. It is reality TV every single day. Some of the things that we see people go online and rant about, and then their ex will respond on another one, and then it's like, bruv.
Yeah,
so
but then what do people say? Oh, this is embarrassing.
this is
Like,
embarrassing. Yeah.
like,
But
we
we're
don't
enjoying
need
this. People are saying it's embarrassing with popcorn in their mouth, bruv. This is embarrassing.
Because even
Go on,
like
next
you
chapter.
said, this is like not good for our culture. This is not good for our community. People will
5
always
million
say
followers.
Send it to you. And you see this.
5 million followers, 65 million shares. We love it.
We love it.
That's-
But and again, but when we do that, when we try and show people like, okay, this is the reality or my reality, as a comedian, that's where like our source of inspiration lies.
That's one.
People are just like, they'll tear that
tell
apart.
you,
And it's just like,
But you gotta be
that's why I can't show you the mechanics. I'm rather just present it to you when it's on stage, when it's ready.
That's fine.
Because
That's
it
fine.
works in that.
It must massively take a toll though, because I guess for us, we're all showing people the finished articles all the time of, like, I just feel that like, if we always show that, there is this like, all right, cool, I don't always want to see the finished article. And you're like, yeah, but there's not really much going on.
No.
And if I did, it would then be questioned of, why you wearing a do-rag? You're like, brother, I'm dropping the kids off school. But I can tell you some great material about dropping the kids off.
Yeah.
If you're ready for that. Yeah, I'll wait for that. I might buy the tickets. And it's like, I think it's like, I think what I'm trying to lead to try to land the plane a little bit is, I think, because when you look at, for example, where we are in a space now of, like, I feel like now with this next generation, we're going to start to see the next set of like young black entrepreneurs, for example.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? We'll probably start seeing like the next, the kind of next Dean Forbes, for example, that can start giving us the and there are already those people doing that. Do you know what I mean? Bricks with Tips, I think it is. Tips with Brick. He does like a lot of the stuff on houses and stuff. Really, really good content.
He's just the one who just moved to Dubai, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah.
He's just relocated to Dubai. Yeah,
but I guess with this new generation, and obviously you have things like those kind of like, for example, like Akai Sanat, who's always streaming and showing everything essentially. And it's showing everything in a way where you're like, like Kevin Hart and LeBron are here and we're all at the house. And it is entertainment.
It's
but
still fantasy.
Yeah, it's still
really,
fantasy. But I guess it's like, it's going to open it up to what like, I feel like social media was. When I look at like what KSI was able to do, it was like, oh, right, this guy just starts playing football and he's a bit not like goofy, but he's willing to be laughed at himself, which has created a generation of people being like, I want to be a content creator like KSI and do, videos where I'm in my house unboxing FIFA cards, for example. And we'll get another generation who's like, I just want to stream all day. But I guess it's just like, for us, is like that again, we're seeing the finished article, but I think we need to be careful of always demanding the finished article because then we're not going to let our stars thrive in the way that they should if we're just quick to pick a piece of like, because, and look, that's not to say like we need to, but we need to praise them. And if they do good, they do good. But it's also like, people want to let you in their lives, but they can't let you in if it's going to be picked apart with, you're wearing a do-rag, you're going on holiday now, you got money now, which are all the things that success is going to bring. But it's not the focal point is my thing. Do you know what I mean?
But it'll be interesting to know why the WWE guys or whether the production company, whoever decided to show behind the reason behind they wanted to show behind the scenes, because I feel like maybe they felt like, look, people know now anyway, and everyone's got the power to show this. So we might as well take control of it before it gets there. But I always feel, the reason why I say that is like, you ever get those messages, maybe even back in the day, maybe even now, yeah, bro, listen, love for you to come to my wedding and just do a quick 10 minutes show. A quick 10 minutes. Or just, like, we're just in and out, just a quick comedy thing. Yeah. Like, just come make people laugh for 5 minutes, bro. And I'm thinking, do you know what a quick 10 minutes is? Some people have been working for a couple of years for that quick 10 minutes. So like it's insane. A man saying to me, then get the family to do it quickly. Yeah. But my whole thing is, like, when we was doing the work in progress, myself and Baba, I'll film stuff. And even now on tour, like doing stuff here with Baba, but I'll film things, especially then, because I was like, people just need to stop asking these questions, because they think a man just turns up and does the tour or does the show. We're working these stuff. We're working. Like even the idea of, you know, when you are doing a work in progress and the audience comes and you say to them, guys, this is the process. Not the
finished article.
You can see, I'm picking up the paper and I'm reading. I go, I'm going to try this one. I'm talking to you guys about it. I think that's important because it annihilates certain things. Yeah. Because like even with family understanding that I go and I practice. That's why I can't come here, because I'm practicing before the show. I'm grinding. It's not, this wasn't going so well. I'm frustrated with this. I'm asking you guys for questions, for inspiration. They see that. So they don't say, oh, he's just going to make people laugh. Yeah. Because my favorite line that I said for myself, I remember saying out of the blue and it stuck with me, writing jokes is no joke. Yeah. And that is like, and that's why I come back to that. I come back to the idea is like, what will be the reasons? I think now you've got to be calculated why you want to show, because you can't just show willy-nilly and naively, because people will tear you apart. And are you, as this guy Bouncer would say, internet ready? Are you internet ready? You know what I mean? Boy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the next, like how the next generation
AI
with that, you know, that passing of the baton, and you know, our next, I don't know, musicians and singers and comedians, actors, because we are fortunate enough to come from a generation where we've seen a little bit of it, you know, on like television screens or radio or music. And then I think of like, you know, the last like 10 years when you think of like, oh, right, like it was quite normal to just see a drill song chart and be number one. That was very normal. So it'd be really interesting to see like
what will happen next?
The next generation and how that will play out. I really hope and pray that for their sake, they do feel like they can bare their souls and show this is how I do X, Y, Z. And
brother, it's not happening. You know why it's not happening? I saw an AI clip today of Haile Selassie coming down the ramp in a WWE.
Bro, I saw an brother. Baba.
Man out drawing the old stars back, bro.
I saw an AI of Olympics dishwashing. He's here. Olympic dishwashing. When I was watching this, I believed it, because you're watching her first, just watching her
Wait,
first.
An Olympic what?
The woman's washing dishes. She's dressed in the thing, but it's like, it wasn't Olympics obviously, but it's like a proper, like they're in the arena. She's washing the dishes, they're counting down, and then she wins gold medal, everything. Jake Paul is in Enugu, Nigeria visiting. He's in the trenches of Jake Paul, just landed in Enugu. They're welcome. Jake Paul is there. You're watching and it looks like Jake Paul. He is in Enugu, Nigeria visiting for no reason, getting a haircut. But this is what AI is going.
Is that AI?
Bro.
You seen the Roadman one where the Roadman are in Parliament? The Roadman are in
Parliament. Mo.
Have you not seen that?
Bro, the Roadman, Mo, that would be your favorite. You should have put it in the thing. Find it and then put it in. Bro, that would be the Roadman, and it's Roadman doing Parliament, Conservative and Labour, but all of them all dressed in Roadman. It is AI, but when you watch it, they're in Parliament, for real. That they're there. So what I'm saying, to answer your question, big man, no one ain't trying to show that. Like, people are going to say, I'm the first guy from Peckham to land in the moon. That's what's going to be happening. And that's what's going to be happening in AI. Don't worry about that. Me and Michael Jackson are kicking five-a-side in Thamesmead. Who wants to come through? You know them ones there. That's what's going to be happening. Hey, you man, ice skating with Barack Obama. What's going on? Gonna be. 5 pence an entrance.
That Roadman one absolutely baffled me.
Are you mad?
What are you going to do when man are squeezing on the block? And they're like, here. I'm like,
hear it. Fam, calm. Fam, calm.
Yeah,
hey, yeah. But AI is going to be crazy. Me and Wayne Rooney in Congo, absolutely. Wayne Rooney saying to the drummer at the back, hit me with that one, hit me with that one. Bro, this is the issue, Mo. And another thing that maybe, the AI conversation will be for another time, but it makes me think now, when we think about technologies, we usually access technology 50 years later. A lot of things that we watch on national television, I now think, was this thing real? Was it really happening the way we thought it was happening? Because half the things we've ever seen was on telly, you know?
Yeah.
There was no other proof of this thing happening. Like, was it real? Like, don't know. But anyway, so I reckon today,
That was a good
the
one.
convo,
That was a great conversation.
it was a lovely
today,
convo. It was a lovely convo. But I feel like
good.
the school thing was...
Yeah.
I enjoyed the school.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I'm
that
giving it
as
to
well.
myself, but it took
The
me back.
nostalgia in that.
It was.
I enjoyed
I
that.
think I really enjoyed that, man.
It was.
man,
No,
like-
quickly then. Favorite dessert in school?
Oh,
Just a quick one.
I think it's just like, was it like normal, like sponge cake and custard?
Not the apple crumble.
No, I like the apple crumble.
I don't
but
like apple crumble.
There's something about that sponge cake that just hit differently on a cold day, like rainy day.
Bro,
and that custard, man.
Yeah, that sponge cake with the pink icing. Yeah, and sometimes you have the chocolate custard.
We call it school cake, innit? Yeah.
What, the sprinkle cake?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Till today, if I see sprinkle cake, I'm copping that. Oh my
Feel my
God.
sweet tooth dancing.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Mo, you're very good at rounding it off.
Listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. But what is really important that you like and subscribe. It really means a lot to everybody behind the scenes as well, because they have to set up the cameras and the mics and everything else, and that's really important. And obviously, the more subscribers we get, the more plaques we get.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know what you were chatting about with this camera. Bruv,
Yeah,
we
the
want
plaques.
that plaque. You see that 100,000 plaque? We want that.
want to
Subscribe, bro. Hit the bell notifications. Share it.
Remember when-
Tell all your brethren.
Okay, so
all
when-
that.
So when I said to you,
You shot
sometimes,
bare people there.
but
in
when
the
I
camera,
said
by
to
the
you,
way.
sometimes you got to switch. It works.
But please like and subscribe. It's very important. It will just help us. Every sub means a lot. But most importantly, thank you for watching. And let us know what you enjoyed about some of the topics we spoke about. That would be great to leave in the comments below.
And if you want to see Mo Gilligan doing a duet with Dolly Parton, please subscribe.
Jolene. I'm telling you.